Okay, here we go. Today we are drawing Luigi, our favorite brother of Mario from Nintendo, Super Mario Brothers. Once again, our how to draw videos do come from Art for Kids Hub. They are great. They're wonderful. It's where I get all my tutorials, and this is how I am doing all of these drawings. So if you need help with that or help drawing, or you want more videos, I'm going to post them on Monday through Friday, or you can go there and they already have a lot of stuff waiting for you. Just double checking. Looks like we got everything good to go. And we're going to get started. Today we are going to start in the middle of the page. Nothing crazy, top, bottom, left, right, side to side, whatever it is. We're going to start in the middle, and we're going to start by drawing the letter C, but more of a kind of a closed C, which you'll understand here in just a moment. So like that, you see? My ends come a little bit closer than they normally do when you write the letter C. Okay, now, just like that, we've got Luigi's nose, and now we're going to work on the eyes. So we're going to put one eyeball right here, kind of make it an oval-ish shape, and then we're going to come off kind of down and to the right a little bit, where we're going to do another oval and color that one in as well. Now I'm going to try to get these equally sized. I think I did a pretty good job there. And next up, once I can see what we're doing here, we're going to go straight for it, and we're going to do the mustache. So Luigi's mustache is very curved, so we're going to come down from the nose, because that's where the mustache kind of starts, and we're going to do a swoop like that. And we're kind of going to be looking to do, let's see, so we're going to come back to where we ended that swoop, and we're going to go in like that, and one more over, and we're going to end it right there on the end of the nose, okay? Then from the middle of the mustache, we're going to do a kind of a slanted look right there, and then another curved line in the middle to give him his mouth. And we're going to come back to the top of the nose and do a line right next to the eye, just like that, okay? And we're going to come just a little bit past the eye. And then now we're actually going to jump over here. This isn't going to be connected right now, but we're going to draw the ear, okay? Kind of get the size of the head. So come about right here, middle right, and do a backwards C, and then a forward C on the inside of it. That'll give us the depth that we need to kind of give us that ear shape. Second, I'm just kind of clicking through here, trying to figure out what is going on. Okay. I got to back up. I needed to see how this was working. I'm going to go back to what we're doing now. So I'm going to go to the ear, and I'm going to do a curved line that goes above this line, okay? So right here, about middle ear, I'm going to do a curved line, and it's going to come to about right there. Next up, we're going to get that hairline for Luigi. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring this line out, and then we're going to almost kind of make it like a little, well, a very large like Nike swoosh, and then we're going to put that right there, okay? So far, so good. Honestly, it is looking beautiful. So let's see what our next step is. So what we're going to do is we're going to come from the top of our what am I trying to say here? The top of our little hair right here, and we're going to kind of curve like this, right? And we're going to bring these two lines together, just like that. And then we are going to draw another line from right here, and we're going to curve it around. So now we can bring this all the way up, just like that. And now here's the tricky part, because we got to come about right here, let's say right where this line is right here. So let's bring it up, and we got to get that kind of like signature curve, and then bring it back down, And let's see, where are we bringing it to? Oh, okay. Okay. So we're going to bring it to about right there. And then we're going to add that kind of like that little bump. Okay. So just like that. That's not too bad. Now we got to get that circle up on the top where Luigi's, do they put an L on his head? I think they put an L on his head. I'm not sure. We're not doing that part right now, though, according to this video. So we're going to get back to the hat, but we have that so far. So now we're coming back to the mustache. And Luigi has a longer head, so again, we're going to try to act like we're continuing, and then we're going to bring this down just like that. And then we're going to kind of do something similar on the right side. We're going to come from the ear, and we're going to bring this down just like that, and then right there, you've got Luigi's head. Okay. Now it's time to start working on the rest of it. Actually, I lied. Luigi's got a little bit of hair back here. So what we're going to do is we're going to come behind the ear, and we're going to kind of do like a little curve, and then one more little curve just like that to give him that hair from the backside of his head. Okay, our next part is we're going to start working on his body. So we're going to work actually kind of on the arms right now. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take one line and we're going to kind of curve it out about that far. If you want to go a little bit farther, you can. Now, we're going to start pretty much from the same point, but we're going to kind of bring it out like so. And then we're going to just kind of do that. And if you want to help, maybe put a little bit more curve on it, that's totally fine. And then we are going to kind of swoop around because they wear gloves. So we're trying to give it that glove look. So another little kind of backward C, a little line right there just to make it look more, again, kind of like a closed fist. And then we're going to bring this around the whole way just like that. And then they have, I kind of call these like the little Mickey Mouse marks. So I'm going to put those just there like that. And there you have it. That's one arm. Oh, sorry. Let me color those in too. Okay. Now, it's very interesting the way they have me drawing Luigi this time around. Apparently, we're going to his legs now. Usually we go from top to bottom, but we're like, I don't know. It's very odd, but I'm following the tutorial because that is how to do a curve like that. And then we are going to bring the same curve kind of down and around and back up and leave that space right there for right now. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Okay. So what we're going to do is we are going to kind of curve like that there. And let me back up in my tutorial a little bit. Looks like they kind of want something similar. So just a little line like that. And then bring it down and around. I think our Luigi is jumping in the air is what is going on here. It's kind of like a little guessing game. Next up, we are going to come down from his neck, and we're going to kind of do a loop all the way down to his feet there. Okay. Now, this makes Luigi look kind of thick, and Luigi is the skinnier of the two brothers. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down from his kind of armpit right here, and we're going to thin him out a little bit. Okay. So now there's his body, rather than being a little chunky like he was. And let's see what else we got going on. I'm not quite sure what they have going on here, but I'm sure it has a purpose. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a curve right here, kind of like an armpit hole, and then two lines. Let's see. Keep on going. Oh, they're making his suspenders. Duh. Okay. I see. I see. And then we're going to put his little patches that he has going on there, just like that. And now we're going to put up his, oh, now we're going to put his other foot. So I don't know what's going on with that, but it's okay. So we have a line right here and kind of like a curve and a line, but this doesn't touch. And then we do kind of our big curve again. And we bring it all the way down like that. Okay. Oh, it's like they have little, it's like for his little boots. That's what these are. So they have a little curve and then kind of like that. See, I thought it was, I thought they was like both feet. I thought these were 2 feet, but no, they're like the bottom of his boots. Okay, let's see what else we have going on here. What is that? Oh, okay, okay. Took me a minute. Sorry, again, I'm following this tutorial. Well, I provide you with a tutorial, so I had to kind of figure out what was going on. So this will make sense. It's going to be kind of confusing, but once you see it, it's going to be his other arm, really. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little curve right here on his hat, and then we're going to do another curve, and then we are going to do another one kind of right here before we bring it all the way around. Not quite all the way around, actually, but in the sense where we come down to about right here. And then once again, we're going to go like this and just like that. Okay. And this is, I promise you it's going to be a hand. What we have to do is we have to kind of bring his arm down just like that. Now that arm looks a little bit longer, but it's not the end of the world. And let's see, it looks like they added a little detail here to make it look more like a fist. And that is pretty much it. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go in and put in that L for Luigi. And now we get to color him in. So we've got our drawing done. Now it is time for the coloring. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to color in that L green. Now, I feel like I've been using a lot of green for our art. I mean, green is my favorite color, but I just feel like I've been picking a lot of green things. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to do an alternative version of Luigi, you're more than welcome to. Luigi does have things that, you know, he has other colors other than green. If you ever play Super Smash Brothers, Luigi comes in all kinds of different colors. And also in Super Mario games, when he powers up, he gets different colors as well. So there's that. But here we are coloring the hat. And we're going to leave those gloves white. It'll also kind of help us emphasize where the hat is, which is good. And then let's get his green vest. Not, oh, these are probably blue, aren't they? That's green. Oh, we're doing it reverse. I forgot his undershirt is, I'm pretty sure his undershirt's green and his overalls are blue. But my Luigi has green overalls and a blue undershirt, so that's what I have to say about that. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Sometimes it just happens. It turns out differently than you anticipate. So there's my green overalls. Let's get that blue in there right now, since that's what's going to happen. It's kind of backwards, but it's not the end of the world. As long as I emphasize the green on Luigi, that's all that matters. And if you hear a scratching sound right now, it's because my kitty cat is... Okay, so we got that. Pretty sure those buttons are yellow. If not, it's not the end of the world. My buttons are going to be yellow. Because, again, I can make it whatever color I want to. And then we are going to make his mustache brown. Which means his hair is going to be brown. Because 9 times out of 10, your mustache and your hair are the same color. And then we're actually going to make these shoes brown too. So far, so good, though. Honestly, it turned out pretty nice. I'm happy with my ability to follow a tutorial. Now, let's see. Let's make that tongue red. And let's make the inside of the mouth pink. And let's see. I want the bottom of the shoe to actually be black. Why? Because I can. And then I don't really have like a people color, or at least what I would consider, you know, a Luigi color. I don't have that. So let's make him orange. We will make him Donald Trump color. Nice and orange. And there you have it. Beautiful Luigi. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and that's all there is to it. I hope you have a great day. See you later.